Alright, we're going to get started here. So if anyone's watching live, to clarify, this first race that we're going to do is for, it's not going to affect the draft order. It's going to be to determine who plays who twice this season, since it's a 14-week regular season. So you'll play them in week 1 and week 14. So whoever wins or comes in first for this race will play whoever comes in 14th. Whoever comes in second for this race will play whoever comes in 13th, and so on. And then after we do that race, races 2 through 6 will determine draft position. And this is not going to be your draft spot. It's just the order to choose where you want to draft. So let's say you win the final race and you get the first pick. You're choosing where you want to pick 1 to 14 to start the draft. So some people like to go 14 because then they get 15th pick, back-to-back picks. Or you could just, I would choose number 1, obviously. But we're going to get started. So this is 100yardrush.com. We'll go back here. So I already did this. So it's a 14-team league. And then I pre-entered all of our names in here to save a little bit of time. So alphabetical order. And then we move on. So we're going to shuffle 5 times. And if you look to the left where all the names are by the players, they'll kind of shuffle a little bit to make the order random. Alright, shuffled 5 times. We're not going to do luck values. That's to like increase, one competitor's chances of winning over another. So we're going to do an even playing field. Yards traveled per rush, we're going to do minimum 1, maximum 10 seconds per rush. That I put in the group me, we're going to do 3 for the minimum and 6 is the maximum. And we're going to keep speed normal. We're going to use these settings for all the races. So here's just an overview of the settings that we have selected. And we're going to start our rush. Alright, again, so whoever comes first in this race will play whoever comes 14th in this race twice this season, in week 1 and in week 14. And I have up on the top right of the screen there that white box. I'm going to type everyone's matchups in there after this race is over. Alright, looks like Alex is out to a big lead here. Hopefully that's the only time we see that tonight. Alright, so Alex came across first. Ben second. A few are coming across the line here. Alright, get across there, Joe. Alright, and then after each race, it'll display first through 14th in this case, and then they'll get shorter as we go. But give me a couple minutes here and I'll type in the matchups. So Alex is going to play Joey twice this season. And then we have Ben will play Mickey twice this season. Grant, you've got Philip twice. Aaron gets Doug. John, you get Bryce. I play Nick twice. I think I played you twice last year also, Nick. And our final matchup is Brent versus Carter twice. Alright, so Alex versus Joey, Ben versus Mickey, Grant versus Philip, Aaron versus Doug, John versus Bryce, Sam versus Nick, and Brent versus Carter. And then, just in case, like if the video gets laggy, I'm going to save these replays and I'll share them with you guys later. So if there's something bad on my end or something bad on your end as far as, you know, watching them live, you can go back and watch them and there shouldn't be an issue. It should run without any problems. All right, so close out that tab, and then we're in a new tab now. I already have all these. I have 6 tabs open of 100-yard rush. So this is going to be our first official race. It's a 14-person race because we have 14 members. Everyone's listed in alphabetical order. Just to show you, I didn't do anything. I just set it to 14 people. There's everyone listed in alphabetical order. Now shuffle 5 times. Alright, no luck values. We're going to change seconds per rush, 3 to 6 like last time. Alright, here's the settings, and start the rush. So, this is the first official race, so whoever comes in first place in this race gets 7th position. They will get the 7th position over here in this other white box. The 7th position right there. So you'll get to choose your draft position 7th. And whoever comes in last in this race, 14th, will have the 8th position. So it's kind of a wonky way of doing it, but it'll make sense as we go along. So this race, 1st and 14th will get 7th and 8th spots. And then next race, 1st and 12th will get 6th and 9th, and so on. Looks like Nick's making good progress towards the goal line there. Philip had a burst. Carter's right there. Mickey bringing up the rear at the moment, which isn't necessarily a bad thing because while you don't get the first overall pick or anything, you get to choose 8th. It's better than choosing last, which if you're choosing last, you don't have a choice. So Nick got across first, so he goes into the 7th position. Now we're just waiting to see who comes in last in this race, and they'll be slotted into the 8th position. And I'll update this little chart on the right hand of the screen as we go along here. Alright, looks like Mickey is going to be last, which isn't awful for this race. So there you go, there's your race results. Nick first, Mickey last, so Nick gets 7th position and Mickey gets the 8th position. Alright, save this, copy it. I'm adding it, the link to a Google Doc so I can send them to you guys later. Alright, now we can close this one. Alright, so now I'm going to have to type in the remaining people's names. So now, since Nick and Mickey are already slotted in their positions, we're going to go from a 14-person race to a 12. Okay. And again, now after omitting Mickey and Nick, we're still going to list everybody in alphabetical order based on who's remaining. Alright, Aaron, Alex, Blaine, Greg, Bryce, Carter, Debbie, Joe, John, Philip. Alright, so here's the 12 remaining. Everybody listed out there. Alright, shuffle everybody up 5 times. Alright, no luck values. Alright, change seconds per rush 3 to 6 again. Review the settings. And here we go, start the rush. So, now whoever comes in first for this race will be slotted ahead of Nick into the 6th position when we go down the line to choose draft order. And whoever comes in 12th, which is last for this race, will be placed in the 9th position. Alright, looks like we could have a more interesting race than last time. Nick won that one pretty handily. We got quite a few people bunched up here. We got Grant, Carter, Phillip, Sam and Brent. Look like they're the front runners along with Grant. Oh, Grant just hit a big one there. That gives him a decent lead. Aaron and Bryce are kind of dragging behind, which again isn't awful because we're early in the races here. 9th position isn't too bad. Brent just had a good run down on the bottom. He's now leading. Who's going to get that 6th position? Grant retakes the lead. Oh, he just got a big one. And Grant gets across first. Alright, so for these races, whoever comes in 2nd through 11th, it doesn't matter. You live to fight another day. You're still in the hunt for future races, so we're just looking for 12th place for this race, which is last. So Grant came in first, so he gets the 6th spot. Let's see who comes in last here. Doug or Aaron, it looks like. And looks like Doug's going to get across here. There we go. So Aaron, you fall into the 9th spot. Alright, so there's the results. Grant first, Aaron 12th. That's what we care about for this race. I'm going to copy this link and save it to my Google Doc real quick. Alright. And we can close this one out. Get rid of Grant and Aaron. Alright, so 2 more gone, so we go from a 12-person race to a 10-person race. I'm going to have to type these entries in again. So we'll start with Alex, because again, we're going to go in alphabetical order. Doug, Joe, Philip, and yours truly. Alright, so there, everyone's in, the 10 remaining people. Again, shuffle 5 times, like we've been doing. Here we go. No luck values. I change seconds per rush 3 to 6. View the settings real quick. And here we go. Alright, and they're off. So, you guys are following the trend here, picking up on what's going on. Whoever comes in first for this race will be slotted into the 5th position, and whoever comes in last, which would be 10th place for this race, will get the 10th position. Alright, looks like Carter is first one across midfield, followed by Joe. Got Doug, John, and Bryce approaching midfield. Now they've crossed. Oh, starting to bunch up. Joe's got a little bit of a lead down on the very bottom, though. Alright, who's going to get that 5th spot? Ooh, we got Brent, Bryce, Alex, Joe, all pushing for it. Phillips in the mix. Ooh, this is going to be a close one. Doug falling behind right now. Oh, who's going to cross first? Oh, Joe just barely gets it. Congratulations, Joey. You'll get the 5th spot here. Again. Alright, who's going to get last? Alright, between Sam and Doug. Oh, I just crossed, so it's going to be Doug. So, Doug, you get 10th choice. Alright, there's the results. Joey first. Doug last. Alright, let me save this. Alright, we can get rid of this one. Alright, so we're down to 8. We have 2 races left. So this race, we're going to have whoever comes in first gets 4th spot, and whoever comes in 8th will get the 11th spot, and then we will have one final race, the final 6, and whoever comes in 1st, 2nd, and 3rd will get the 1st, 2nd, and 3rd slots, and then whoever comes in 4th, 5th, and 6th will get 12, 13, and 14 spots. Alright, so here we go. Alex, still hanging around. That's unfortunate. Bryce, too. Carter. John. Philip. And me. Alright, so there's the 8 remaining. Shuffle 5 times. No luck. Change seconds per rush 3 to 6 again. Review the settings. And here we go. Oh, Brent just hit a good one down on the very bottom there. Ben and Bryce right behind him. I'm bringing up the rear at the moment. No bueno. Alright, Bryce approaching midfield. Ben and Brent still hanging with him. Johnny getting a good surge there. Bryce is taking the lead. All right, everybody across the 50 except for Sam and Alex, please be Alex. I think that would probably make a lot of people happy. No offense, Alex, but you know how it is. All right, and it's a nail biter here, and Bryce is going to get it. Brent, better luck next time. Sam bringing up the rear. I need a big one here. Ooh, does not look good. Alright, so Bryce, you get slotted into the 4th position, and looks like I am going all the way down to number 11. Oh my goodness! You see me jump in there? Ooh! That was nice. That was nice. I will take that. Alex, you're going to number 11, buddy. I thought for sure I was a goner there. Alright, so Bryce, like I said, you get 4th. Alex, I barely beat you out there at the last second, so you get 11th. Save this real quick. Alright, we're down to the final 6. 50-50 shot. You got a 50-50 shot at being 1st, 2nd, or 3rd pick, or 12th, 13th, or 14th. So here we go. Our final 6 are Ben, Brent, Carter, John, Philip, and Sam. Alrighty. Shuffle them up 5 times again. Alright, no luck values. 3 to 6. Review the settings there. And here we go. This is for all the marbles, folks. Who's it gonna be? Who's getting 1? Who's getting 2? And who's getting 3? And which 3 are getting the short end of the stick and going to the bottom? Alright, no one off to an amazing start yet. It'd be nice if we could get a real close one. Make things interesting. Alright, Brent's got the early lead, followed by Ben. Then there's Sam, John and Carter pulling up on Sam and Ben. Philip bringing up the rear at the moment. Brent out to a huge lead. Can anybody come back here? Ben getting a big push. I don't know, folks. I think this is going to be Brent. He just needs one final push to get across here. 3rd place is still up for grabs. It looks like it's going to be Brent followed by Ben. Brent gets it. Ben will get number 2, it looks like. Yes. John will get number 3. Philip 4. Oh boy, that is brutal. Ooh, there's your revenge, Alex. There is your revenge. So Brent takes the 1 spot. Ben gets the 2 spot. I still haven't finished. There we go. John, you get the 3rd. Philip 4th for this race, but that means you get the 12th pick. Carter, you get number 13. Ooh, and I get the very last one. Isn't that nice? Alright, I'm going to save that. Alright, I don't know. I don't even know if anyone's watching this. Let's see. Oh, yes they are. I haven't been looking at the chat the whole time, but it looks like you guys are going ham right now. You think this is sick, Bryce? Ooh, okie dokie. Well, that concludes tonight's festivities. I don't have any more races. So I guess, we'll just go over it one more time, but let me save this real quick. So, week 1 matchups are listed in the box, the white box on the top right of the screen. So, Alex Joe, week 1, Ben Mickey, Grant Phillip, Aaron Doug, John Bryce, Sam Nick, Brenton Carter. So not only will you play in week 1, but you'll play in week 14 as well. And then I will be contacting you guys in the order of the bigger box on the right hand of the screen. So Brent's going to get the first pick. This is just the order to choose the draft order. So Brent's first up. I think he's going to take number 1, but if he wanted to, he could take pick 10 or something like that. So it'll be Brent, followed by Ben, then John, then Bryce, Joey follows, then Grant, then Nick, then Mickey, then Aaron, then Doug, Alex, Phillip, Carter, and I will take whatever remains. Alright, so I don't know if you guys are going to send in any last minute chats or something like that, but I'm going to end the stream here and start reaching out to you guys in the order, alright?